We've got Hardaway. T is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Daniels, and it's Red in at the point.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Here's book night. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Pass to Rodman. To the middle. Here's Jackson. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williamson.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Minnesota was a man determined. He had an impressive number of points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Jackson against Williamson. 5 to shoot. Here's book night. And just miss after miss right now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Hits it from three-point range. Book Knight's got 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Rodman against Red. Pass to Beauchamp. Makes it off the glass. Beauchamp's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that's out of bounds. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Book Knight comes in for Rodman. Pass to Wheeler. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
You've got Book Knight, also Wallace out there. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here is Hawkins. To the paint, here's Davidson. Yet another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Book Knight passes to Livingston. Good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And the pass to Jones. Becker, guarded by Jackson. Up top, Hawkins. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Book Knight. to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer is right on target.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Knocked away. Here's Becker. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
Pass to Wheeler. Missed inside.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's Connaughton missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
2 points. That one goes.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And Bouknight slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Davidson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Bouknight. He's covered by Hawkins. Passes to Jackson. Now here's Bouknight. 6 on the shot clock, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Bouknight passes to Schroeder. Pass to Vezenkov. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Bucks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Schroeder against Hawkins. Here's Vezenkov. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. It doesn't go for him.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Livingston's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Beauchamp's checked in, and it's Rodman in for Bouknight. And New Orleans also making a change. Williams is checked in. Pass to Vezenkov. He dishes it to Jackson. The Bucks working the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
That one falls.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Schroeder. The pass to Rodman. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now, here's Rodman. Pass to Schroeder. Ball's knocked loose.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for T.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones has checked in. Looking to end the run. Pelicans with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Good work there as it goes.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Vezenkov. Passes it to Rodman. Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Hawkins. And it's Schroeder missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Davidson. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Rodman with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.